Welcome to the Overcast Podcast. Today is Saturday, August 24th. We are the hosts, the Acropet,
Luigi,
and Nixter.
Nixter has done all of the website and show notes for us, so thanks to him, we are a lot more organized.
Okay, the first topic we got today is the EU servers. So I think that's really freaking cool. Like, I know a lot of people that are talking about, like, Europeans and stuff like that, they're talking about they can actually play games now.
Yeah, I have decent ping, actually. I have 130 ping to that.
Yeah, it's not bad for me. I get about the same I do to the US servers.
The same?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming too, though. Like, how long has it been since they announced EU servers?
I think it's been almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we're still waiting for the PM system, Apple. So if you're watching this,
what are your guys' opinions on like how many servers are actually on the EU? Because
I think EU has a decent amount of servers. I think they're limited on purpose because if we add too many, there's going to be a lot of objective farming because there's not as many players who play on the EU servers.
Yeah, but do you think there should be less? Because right now there's actually still objective farming.
Yeah, there's a lot of objective farming, especially in the middle of the night. Like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, there's people. Yeah. There's like 5 people on Nostalgia on EU.
Yeah, there aren't too many people on it.
Like, the objective farming, like, no matter what's going to happen, though, because during the night, EU's always dead, and there's only one server for, like, CTW, DTC, so it's not like there's multiples.
Aren't there multiple minis, or not?
There's 2 minis, that's because there's 8
full.
People on each.
The minis are always full.
Oh, okay, I didn't know how many servers.
Well, they're not always full, but yeah. But another thing about the EU, I think the one thing that people are allowed to complain about was the Blitz servers. Not the Blitz, but the Rage servers. Even though they're EU and people live like really close to where the server is located, they're still getting horrible hit ping. Like, they'll hit someone and it won't register at all.
How come?
I don't know.
Is it bugs with the Rage, or is it...
It only does it on the EU servers that I've noticed.
Okay. Well, the second
It's probably US... They're trying to attack US people or something like that. People attacking people with next ping. So, Akko, you want to go on to the next topic?
Yeah, the arcade and the Reddit, we have had a lot of suggestions. Right now, the top thing is the Juggernaut.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool.
Basically, it's one person that has the most powerful stuff, and everyone else has barely anything, but you need to get a strategy to take down the guy with everything. So how do you guys think the person will be chosen? Just random, or...
I think it'll be random.
Maybe last game, whoever did the most kills or killed the Juggernaut, maybe?
No, I don't think so, because...
But I'm thinking, how about the points?
Point system for the arcade?
No, not the points. Like, or not whatever. It's like the Overcast tokens or whatever. You could, like, buy a token to be Juggernaut for a round or something.
Maybe you could just get...
Well, that might be
maybe
cool.
You could have a better percentage of getting it, but it's not like a for sure thing.
Yeah, like you buy, like for 10 coins, you buy a chance to become Juggernaut.
Yeah, like a better chance.
10%, or
Yeah.
The more you pay, the better of a chance you get, but you can never get 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you made it so that you could just buy Juggernaut, someone would save up a bunch of coins and just keep being Juggernaut 100 times.
Yeah, I think, maybe limit it or so. So you can only be a certain amount of times.
During like a day, a week or so? Or...
Yeah, maybe 5 times a day max or something like that.
Okay.
The second game is Spot the Fakes. This is where the hiders are basically disguised as NPC villagers, and you have the seekers trying to find which ones are the hiders, and if you hit someone that isn't a hider, then you get damage to you and you can't regen, but the hiders actually have to do an objective such as get somewhere or kill something, plant seeds, something like that.
Like that. See, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
Like, again, how are you going to choose it? Is it going to be like the same thing for Juggernaut?
I think it'll just be random. I think that'd be more random because I think there's going to be more villagers. It's more going to be half and half, like half villagers, half humans.
But what would the cap be though? Like 5 villagers and 5 people? What do you think?
No, maybe like 5 villagers and 12 people.
I think there would have to be a lot more villagers than people.
Well, yeah, I mean, more villagers, but more people less people as villagers.
But how do you win, though? Do you just have to have, like,
you have to complete an objective.
Because do all the villagers have to complete one objective to win, or does, like, half of them?
I don't know.
Like, how would that work?
Different objectives, or...
I think they probably have different objectives.
Also, do you think the hiders will be able to tell which NPCs are hiders?
That's the thing I think I'm going to get, because people, like normal Minecraft characters can sprint and stuff like that, and villagers don't really sprint.
So you have to walk.
And the only way, you'd have to walk, or Apple would have to code it where the villagers sprint all the time.
Yeah, but do you think that the hiders would be able to tell which of the villagers were hiders?
I think it's gonna be more easy to tell which villagers, villagers are humans, because like the API for villagers isn't very active.
Yeah.
And the API, like not API for humans, but the humans are going to be more active in trying to do stuff than the villagers would be.
That's why you have to blend
I think
in.
it'll be kind of kind of
Don't
easy.
you think some of the hiders might try to point out other hiders?
Oh,
Like in some way? That might be a
You just have to
problem.
punish them.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Trouble in Mineville. Like, the traders could see the other traders.
Yeah, but wouldn't it just
So-
be a better fix to have everyone not be able to tell who's a hider with them?
But yeah, they're going to be a villager too. They're not going to have like a tag above their head saying who's who.
Maybe if, like the hiders should be able to see, but if you point it out, then you should get a punishment, and it'd be pretty easy because you
Yeah.
just take a screenshot.
Yeah, that'd be really
Possibly, actually, because
Yeah.
then how do you know if the person who's saying that guy is whatever is just lying?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean like saying it out in chat. I mean,
Maybe
like-
there won't be a chat, because what would we really need chat for? Maybe just team chat.
Yeah,
so no
maybe
global.
disable it only team chat.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
And then
Do you have anything else to say on that?
I was gonna say like maybe disable global chat until the end of the game and before the game.
So you can't really. How about messages? Would you disable that too? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So you can't just message.
Yeah,
people?
probably.
Yeah.
But if you're on the same team, you can message people, or that'd be
Yeah.
too hard to...
That shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, the third game, the third most popular, is a 1v1 arena that is very convenient, where you can just look at the people that are available to 1v1 at the moment, and you can get in an arena and just fight each other.
Now this is a simple idea, and it'd probably work out well. But how many like arenas do you think there would be? There like 10, 15, 20, 100? Because there's 2 people in each.
I think the way it would be set up would be kind of easy. Like we wouldn't really have to have separate maps for each 1v1 arena. We could just have one map full of like 20 or 30 1v1 arenas.
Kind of like how Badline does it.
Yeah, and then just have it reset every so often. Like so the server reset like every 2 hours or something like that.
But would you
And
have it to where that no 4 people could be in the same arena?
No, not be in the same arena. Like there'd be like walls dividing each 1v1 fight.
But I mean,
How
only
would
2 people
observers?
can be in one arena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe observers could fly over top and watch the 1v1 fights. Would be
Or they
pretty
can
cool.
use a compass, of course, to go through all
Yeah,
this.
and Luigi, if you want to, you can go into the next topic.
Okay, so the next one is the Overcast ideas. So the first topic is show your friends on the sidebar, which is pretty self-explanatory. So it looks pretty cool too. Like you could see the online friends right above the online users. If you guys want to see, this is going to be in the description below, in the show notes if you want to see.
Yeah, so basically where it says online users on the top, on the bottom left, it'll show like online friends above that.
But now you see if the friends are green, maybe like you could rank the friends like different colors, like maybe your friends
I
and
don't
like your
think
best
ranking
friends.
your friends would be cool at
I don't
all.
think
Or,
people
like so
have
you could
that
see
many
them at the
friends.
top. Like I have 63 friends now.
But do you
got
think
rid
they're
of
all going to
most.
be online?
Oh, good. That is, I guess. Never really thought about
I mean,
that.
the people with
Yeah.
like 300 friends would have a problem, but you shouldn't really add
Or like people
everyone.
like Rixiat who have like 750.
Yeah.
Or there's somebody who I know has over 1,000 friends.
Yeah, he just like spammed the forums one day and just
I
went
think just like friends.
Zamboni. Yeah. So next thing is removing pending friend request. Actually, this topic has been discussed a lot, but Ramsey, our new web developer, actually pushed a commit the other day actually adding this. So basically you go to your friendships page now and you go to your pending friend request and you can cancel your sent out friend request.
Now I was thinking about this because I do enjoy this, but I feel that this could be abused. That you could unfriend somebody just and then friend them again, like send one, so you could go back to the top of the list. Like,
I see what
would
you're
that-
saying.
Yeah, it's just.
I also
so,
think it might, like, if some people might be able to abuse it, like spamming it, send them a friend request and then cancel it, send them a friend request and cancel it.
But I think that if you deny the request, then you can't unpend it,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about
I
that
haven't
because, like,
denied
I know I
any of my
left mine.
requests.
I had to deny all of mine so that it's easier to sort through my pending requests.
Yeah.
I found one guy is like some guy is like something man, and I don't know why I sent him a request. I think it was an accident, but I unrequested it.
Yeah, I have
So.
6 pages of friends, but I don't... I heard a thing a long time ago where if you denied them, they could send another friend request, so I just...
Yeah, I heard that too, so I never did.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
denied them just because of that.
But now it's fixed.
I guess so. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't.
Okay, so...
That'd be like a problem that they would
and I
fix for sure.
I do want to add something else here. Since we're talking about the pending request, Ramsey actually submitted another thing. He's adding time zone support. So basically, like timestamps and stuff like that. So let's say like you killed someone, you can hover over that thing and it'll give you a timestamp. I don't think it'd be for that. More like, let's see, time zones for when a thread was posted to give you the day and the time instead of about 1 month ago.
Oh,
I was gonna say like the kills that would like a lot of memory or something like that would create a lot of. I could see lag and stuff like that because you would have to first get like the times of whenever people died, and then killed, and you have to record that. Like I think that would be like way too much trouble personally, but the thread thing is pretty cool.
I don't know how much more it would be. I'm not too technologically advanced in that area.
Akra, you want to go on to the Minecraft news?
Yep. The first thing is a cliff or a biome that is very steep on the side, a lot of stone showing that Jeb tweeted out.
I
Finally,
think so.
I've been waiting for this 1.7 update.
Yeah, I have
like-
been too.
Along with the cliffs, they also he also tweeted out things like the forests.
Yeah.
He showed us a few new flowers.
I think it's
and
going to
then-
push for a lot more exploring.
Yeah, and the flowers are actually kind of really cool. Like they tell you like the direction and stuff like that.
Like
Since they-
sunflower, I think points east.
Yeah, they point east, and it'll tell you stuff like that. Yeah,
And also the forest has a new grass type. And it looks like
Yeah.
some of it is dirt, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
the
I heard.
trees.
it's not. I don't think it's dirt. I think it's a new
Block.
block.
It's like- If you
what
look at the
it's called.
bottom part of the picture, you can see it's different particles.
Yeah.
There's orange and green in it.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but it supposedly grows in like forest swamp areas. I guess like that.
And I heard the dirt, if you put it like in another biome next to grass, it won't spread, but you need to use silk touch.
Yeah,
Just like a different data value.
it's like
Wait,
dead
do you-
leaves and
Do
stuff
you
like
think
that.
so you think the grass isn't actually just grass when you silk touch it? You think it's going to be a different
No,
block?
like the new stuff is not really grass. It's like grass covered in dead leaves and stuff like that.
Okay, so you think you're going to be able to move it between biomes?
Yeah, and also in this picture, the thing that kind of confused me is if you look in the water, it kind of looks like there's like a thing wearing chainmail armor with the squids.
I think that's a creeper. No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Is that like a new water animal,
And there's
possibly?
also-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
There's also moss stone around, so that's
Yeah,
a
you
new
can
way
see
of
it on
getting
the
it.
right side.
And the left under the tree.
Wait, moss stone. That's what it is. Oh, I
The
didn't see that.
mossy cobblestone.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, it looks like a tombstone or something.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what it is.
Yeah. Next thing, Luigi, you wanna go and
But
scroll?
yeah, while Jeb was doing the coding for the new biomes, Dinnerbone was busy, not bitty, on improving the scoreboard and other technical things like that. So, like, there's going to be more options and whatnot.
Yeah, this is gonna be really, really cool for map
Yes,
makers. Like,
Adventure
let's
maps.
say, you want to give someone a perk for killing 20 zombies. You give them an item once they get a certain point. Or, let's say you want to give someone a perk for, let's say, killing 20 pigs. Or using an item. Let's say they craft a pickaxe, and it automatically enchants it for them.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there are a lot of new stat things, as you can see in the fourth picture. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
But as they were busy updating those things, they were still able to release Classic Beta and Alpha through the launcher.
Yeah, classic and beta.
I think we talked about it in the last
Yeah, I think
podcast.
we talked about how it was going to come, and then it
Yeah,
actually
it finally did now. And I think you go back as far as like InDev, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't tried this
Yeah,
yet. But
I
that's
don't
what
know if you
heard.
can go back that far, but yeah, I think you might be able to.
I
and
probably
then-
can check right now.
Yeah, Jeb tweeted a biome overview. I don't know how he did this. I'm hoping this is a new feature in 1.7 to show like overview of biomes, which would be really cool.
I think it's just
or
the
he-
map, the new kind of
Or
map.
yeah, he like really zoomed it out really far.
Hey, you go back to old alpha RD-132211, whatever that is.
That's an old version.
Most likely.
Yeah,
So the overview, it looks like it shows different elevations and where biomes cross. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
pretty cool.
Mhm.
All the rivers and different types of colors showing
it-
elevation.
In other news, Minecraft has now been confirmed on the PS3 and the PS4.
yeah. Man,
I think
sales
it's gonna happen.
skyrocketed on Xbox. I just this is going to be insane if it's going PS3 and PS4 as well.
I
Their
have a
sales was
PS3,
insane.
but I'm not sure. I probably won't get it because I
Yeah.
just play it on my computer
PC.
more.
Yeah, and Minecon as well. They released boosts and stuff like that. You can sign up for boosts and stuff, or there's a form coming out for it, and sponsorships and stuff like that too to sponsor it.
Anybody is interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not too sure how many people here listening to this will care about the booths. But from what I heard, that Overcast might get a booth.
Yeah. We
I'm
are
not
for
too
a
sure.
fact. I think they are going though. They got their tickets and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that.
So Overcast will be there.
And also there was I thought there was a lot of discrepancy about how old you are. Like if you're under 13, I think if you have a ticket for your parent, you don't have to have a ticket for your parent.
No. If it was originally you had to be 16, if you're under the age of 16, you had to have a parent with you. But now it's under the age of 13. So if you parents bought a ticket and now they don't have to actually be there, and you're over 13 or 13 or older, you can actually get a reimbursement, and those tickets will go back on sale on the website. People can go back and purchase them.
Yeah,
But
I
a
think that would have
problem-
been a lot more helpful if they said that a while ago.
They changed it due to the fact of people spamming them
Yeah.
with emails and stuff like that.
But from what I heard, that there's a problem with people buying tickets and then selling them on eBay.
Oh yeah. The thing about eBay though is people don't understand is it's probably a lot of them aren't really real.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, that it's not like this is not legal. I guess it's like they're trying to take Mojang is trying to take it down from eBay. People are selling tickets like they're putting things to.
No, they give out a
stop this.
warning. If you go look at their most recent blog post, it gives out a warning to people buying it on there.
There's a warning, but they also have to have you have to be the person who bought the ticket.
Well,
like,
you
show
can
ID
go
or
back
something
and
here
change
there.
that.
Yeah, but
Go to your account preferences and change
it's
it.
sketchy.
Yeah, it's
Because you send them the tickets and then just keep your information, and they can't get in because it's not a ticket.
yeah.
It's like they didn't buy it.
And back on the age thing, you actually have to have an adult if you're 16 years old or under. But they don't have to have a ticket, but you have to have an adult with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what it says on the Mojang website, at least.
Oh,
So
I didn't know.
I didn't know that until I looked at
Yeah.
that.
so yeah. Actually, it's PS3, PS4, and PS Vita.
Oh, Vita too?
Yep.
You think they're going to start extending into things like Wii or Wii U?
No.
They said
They're not going to go.
no,
I don't think they're on best terms with Nintendo or something. Not best terms with Nintendo, but they're not really liking Nintendo. So
I'll try and make them like them. It's like my two favorite things, and if there's a discrepancy or something there.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that said no Wii U, so
yeah,
it's not
It
doesn't
on the
sell
notes, but
I think we should go towards falling animations. Dinnerbone tweeted a picture of falling animations. Like if you drop farther than 10 blocks, it's going to show an animation on the ground, like a pounce.
yeah,
How's that going to happen?
There'll probably be animations you can turn it off easily because stuff
Yeah.
like Overcast may get a little laggy with everyone falling.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
blood
how do you think that's going to happen though?
Like if you fall more than 10 blocks, it'll just make a. If you look at the picture, it's like
just warped back, warp facing downwards or something.
no, it's not. You're not going to actually bounce. It's just going to show effects.
It's
Like,
gonna be like
it
dots, like particles.
It looks like he's diving or something.
Oh, that's
Oh no,
that's because
Dinnerbone. If anything's named Dinnerbone, it's upside down.
yeah,
in the game.
Oh, I see.
Dinnerbone has a
That
command where
makes-
he can turn upside down or
It's not
upside
a
right.
command.
That
It's
makes
anything
more
named
sense.
Dinnerbone.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
he
that
could
makes
go
more
upside
sense.
down and upside right on BW's stream, so
Oh,
I think he can toggle it.
yeah, probably. So, question time.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the first question, Acro.
Greek God 04 said or asked, would it be cool if you could TP to one of your friends no matter what server they are on, or if you're on a different server?
I think Apple actually talked about this before, actually something he wanted to do and get done.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool so you don't have to do /friends and find out what server they're on and then go to their server and then TP.
Well, yeah, you can do /friends to see if they're online, and then do /friend space TP, and then whatever friend is online, it'll teleport you to them.
If they're adding this, then I'm pretty sure then they should be adding messaging friends across servers. That would
Yeah, that's also been talked about too, like on websites and stuff like that. Apple, this is exactly what Apple said pretty much during the live stream. He said the way that would work is you can message people online and continue the conversation in game, or can continue your conversation online.
That'd be
would
cool.
message people online. So like a PM system.
Yeah, basically a PM
Chat
system
rooms.
online and in game.
Just when is Apple going to do it? It's been a year now since he's promised that.
I don't know.
I have no idea. There are a lot of things going on with Overcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the next question is from I Eat Boulders 2, and he says, "What are your thoughts on single capping?"
It really depends, in my opinion. If someone is in the wall I'm in, and like 3 people, and they're all running back, I'm going to go for a single cap. But if I'm the only one inside the wall, then I'm assuming that the other people are either going to make it back before me, or they're going to die, so I go for the other walls. But it all depends for me.
I
Yeah.
hate it. I hate single capping. All it does is make the defense on the other wall much stronger. I find.
I think the only time I really single cap, well, I really don't go for objectives hardly, but when I do like go for wolves and stuff like that, the only time I double cap is when I know I can get both wolves. Like if I see one room is like really fortified and I know I can't get past it right at that time, I'll single cap and see if I can go for the second wall later.
Yeah, sometimes I'll turn around at a defense and just go for the single cap, but it all depends for me if people are running out with the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I personally just wait and just like usually you get punch bows in the wall room. I try to knock them off.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then I just camp longer and just kill people who are coming at me and try to distract them. Maybe somebody else is getting in the other roll room. Maybe I could see an opening. It just all really depends on the scenario. But in most cases, if you can double cap, then try to double cap because all it does is make it harder for your team to get the other wool usually.
But honestly, like on public servers, I don't think people are that smart because even when we have a single cap, there's still a lot of defenders on there. At least I've seen. It kind of depends on the people, but I don't think it's that organized.
Yeah.
Common sense 101.
Yeah, okay, so let's go into the next question. Actually, I'll combine the next 2 questions. One is from Crazy B678, and he says, what is your ideas on inactive mods? And Legacy asked, what is your opinion on new junior mods? So I figured we can combine these questions together.
Yeah, Crazy B asked what do you think about the issue? I don't really think it's an issue because mods obviously, or I think, have lives.
Yeah.
So they're going to be inactive at some points, and if they decide to become active again, then they can get that banner. Do they still have all the different
I don't think they have permissions. I think their permissions get removed until they become active again.
They have to message an admin or something that they want to become admin, and then they'll do it.
If they want to become admin?
If they want to become mod again.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. If you're inactive, you could ask to become admin.
Yeah. So, new junior mods. The new junior mods we have now, I was actually really surprised about.
I was surprised too.
I was greatly surprised.
I never really heard any of them. I can't really judge them. Like, I don't really know who they are, so I can't.
The only person I know is Orky, Pink Crystal 10.
Like, I know
Pixel
Orky.
Ranch.
I don't know Pink. Like, I've seen a couple of these people around before, but I've never really seen them like talk to them or see what they do or anything. So I don't really have a say in this.
I've seen some punishments, so I mean.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot though from them.
I've seen Pixel Ranch and who's the other mod? The 4th?
Pink Crystal 10, Orky, Pixel Ranch, and I can't remember the 4th one right now.
Wait, let me quickly go on staff. So they are. There's only 4 of them: Orky, Owen.
Oh yeah, Owen.
That's the other guy. Owen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
He's
Pink
cool.
Crystal and Pixel Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only one there I know is Orky.
I used to talk with Owen a lot. He's been with the community for a while.
Mm.
Next question from Josh.
Question.
Who's Josh?
I don't. It just
Josh.
said Josh.
Okay.
I said Josh. It's just Josh. I don't know who that guy is.
The question is survival games in arcade. What do you guys think about it?
Nope. Nope.
I mean, pretty much every other minigame server has survival games.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be original, but do you think that...
I think people would play it.
People would play it, but
I really do think people would play it.
I would rather have survival games than Ghost Squadron.
Yeah.
I
mean, if we replace Ghost Squadron with survival games, I think we might actually get more players.
Put Ghost Squadron in arcade, put survival games in
main lobby.
Ghost Squadron.
I think we should leave Ghost Squadron just because there's so much work gone into it. And sometimes it's fun to go on with your team or friends and just play against each other.
I did actually go on Ghost Squadron, I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago, with like 5 people, and we told all the people on the server to get on, what's the class again? Spawner, I think it was. And that was fun, but when you're by yourself or even with one other person, with nobody else you know, it's really boring.
I think it's fun when you have a bunch of friends together.
You could make it fun, but it's really hard to, basically.
Yeah.
It's not like a solo game to play.
So, next topic. Next question, I guess. Team capacities.
Now, who asked this?
It was
This
an
was-
overall
this
question
was
that went
my
around in
idea.
shuffle.
I
So
hate it.
if you don't know,
Hate it.
donators
Terrible.
at first
don't like
donate. Okay, hey, let's talk about it. You have to give a reason. You can't just say I don't like it.
It's bad. It's
Um,
terrible.
Team
That's why.
capacity. So basically, donators at first had to pay $10, and they had all the different things. And then that was like a promise, I guess. And then they raised it to ducks and stuff. Now I think that was kind of needed because
Yeah,
they
we're-
needed money for the server.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too mad about that. But then they added team capacity, where like Mini and Nostalgia, they would have.
Capacity's
Is it
11.
like a third
In-
past
All
it?
the servers have it now. It's a max capacity of 125%.
Yeah,
Okay.
so on Mini, that's 11 people. So only 3 people could join on either team.
3 more people.
Yeah.
3 more people on each team, yeah.
No, I don't. I think instead of team capacity, there should be team stacking, where it can't be a certain amount of people more on one
That's
team
what they
than
have.
the other.
That's basically what it is. So let's see.
What is
Teams right now are 8v8 on Warlock. Max capacity is 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
think-
I'm saying there should be allowed a 60v60 on Warlock, but it can't be like a 60v30. It has
I
to be like
I think they fixed that possibly.
No,
Not too
there's still-
sure because with the problem with like the objective farming, there's a few people who I was talking to while I was like in SMP like Bartown right now in Mumble, and they were playing on a map and there were 3 people on and they wanted to test something out, so they all went on one team. But when one guy went on one team, it forced him to the other team.
I think
So-
forcing was to even it back out because stacking teams gets kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
like-
think a team capacity is like necessary because I think if you're a donator, you should be allowed the chance to play, but you're not necessarily allowed the chance to supplies. Like if a nostalgia,
I really don't think so because if you think about it, even like let's take Survivor Games for example. A lot of the games are like 24 max players, and it stops at 20, and then everything past 20 has to be donators only.
Well,
And
you
that's
mean
what we have right now.
survival
That-
games?
How much do they?
Yeah.
How much do they
oh
donate
well,
for?
survival games. I'm not talking about that.
I don't know. I'm
talking
just
about,
taking that
like-
as an example.
Okay.
Let's say like max capacity is 24, but normal users can fill up to the first 20 slots. The
How
last
much do you
4
need to
slots are
donate?
reserved for donors.
Like $10, $5 to donate.
No, I'm just saying that's
Figure-
how it is. That's how we have it now. I
But if you're paying $50 for ducks, you should be allowed to join whatever.
shouldn't
team.
know over capacity something.
There shouldn't be over capacity on ducks. Maybe like Denicus or Decanus. I always call it Denicus. Like it goes up. Like Decanus, you could go over by like 20%, and then
I think that would
Centurion,
be.
it'd
that'd
be
be
like
more of-
15.
I think that would be whoever pays more. I think it should just be.
should be whoever pays more.
There can't be like a 20v10.
Yeah.
The teams have to be within 3 players of each other. But I wouldn't mind playing a 40v40 on Cake Wars. I mean,
I
you may
would.
not have
That'd
many
be pretty
supplies.
fun.
You might not
Put it
have
on
a lot of
Alpha.
supplies, but
Yeah.
you still get a chance to play. So I don't like the team capacity thing because that was a promise that you can join full games, but that's
Yeah,
not-
well, it also says
Can join
it
full
also
games.
says in our terms and conditions that stuff can change without any notice.
I know things
One
can
month
change,
notice.
but
I think it says a 1 month notice for, but I don't think that's like a donation thing. It's just like how it might be like. I'm pretty sure it's a 1 month notice if I'm not mistaken in the terms
so
and conditions.
final decision. Do you like team capacity? Yes or no?
Nope,
and
nope,
do you
no,
hey,
No,
do you like
no, it's terrible. Bad
do you
idea.
like
no,
stopping to team stacking? Like you can't join
it to a
team
certain
now?
extent.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so,
it should
like,
be
if-
stopped at a certain extent.
So
I think 125% is fine the way it is
So
right now.
yes or no, and yes or no.
I'm stuck. I think
No, yes.
no. Yeah, it's a yes under certain circumstances.
First question or second question?
Read the fine print.
Team capacity.
I say no to
Read the
team
fine
capacity and yes to stacking. Okay, next
Okay.
next thing, Tranquil C suggested
Spelled his name
shoutbox on forums.
Yeah, I don't care.
If you don't know what Shutbox is, it's basically like somewhere you type is. I'll provide a link of what Shoutbox really looks like, but it's basically a box in the bottom where you could talk with other people that are
It
online.
doesn't have
Where
to be on the bottom.
It doesn't have to be
but-
at the bottom, but let's say like there's a tab on the nav bar for the website. It says Shoutbox. You click on the Shoutbox. It's basically like a chat room. As long as you're logged into the website, you can chat with people there.
I think that'd be cool.
It'd be great too because there's a lot of people that don't really understand IRC or understand what it is, and it's hard for them to figure out how to use it. I think this would be great for those people who can't use IRC or don't know how to use IRC or don't want to have to take the hassle to learn how to use it.
And it'd be more convenient to be able to surf the forums while you're chatting with people on the same page.
But now, would it be on the same page? Because
I don't think on the same.
If it's a tab bar, then
do you think it's a tab bar?
I don't know what would be in the tab. I was on this thing where you could make Pokemon cards, like when I was like 10 years old, and they had a chat thing in the bottom where you could talk to other people while they're making them. And I liked it like that. When it's just at the very bottom of the thing, you can scroll down and talk.
A movable window or built into the website?
Yeah, it can be built in. Like, I don't know.
Because if it's a movable window, if you like click on different windows, it'll get hidden. I think it should be like built into the page.
Maybe it's a movable window, but it's always taking priority. So, like, if you click another thing, that'll still be up there as long as it's on that same website.
Yeah, I don't know how much they can do. I'm not sure. But yeah, I definitely think it should always be shown when you're on oc.tc, unless you like toggle it off.
Okay, now the last question is from Brummy, and he might be a little bit slow because he asked, friends in game. So, should there be friends in game, guys?
No, I think what he meant by this is like...
add friends.
Yeah, add friends in game.
Or
so, let's say like you do like friend space add, and then someone's name, and they get a notification in game, so-and-so wants to be your friend, / friend accept, and then their name.
But the problem with this is that you have to have a forum account to do this. Do you think it should be separate from forums?
No,
it's spamming too. You could just like friend.
You could toggle it off, like you do / friend space toggle, and it'll toggle receiving in game.
That's the problem.
And you wouldn't be able to send it to people that haven't registered a forum account, right?
Or people who have toggled friend request off. Like so and so has toggled friend request off.
You can still send it, but they wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
But if you have a forum account, then you should just be able to do it on the forums, though.
But it's just for notifications.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
Like, imagine going on a server like with 150 people and doing like, what would be the command like for /friend add and then star.
Yeah.
Just add everybody.
No, that star is
a command book. One person.
Star is a command book. It's part of command book. It's not actually built into Minecraft.
Well, just add one person at a time. Then imagine that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I guess on the forums, do that on the website. It'll just be
on the forums. You can add as many people as you want.
Yeah. Okay. So.
It's not blocking up chat though.
I guess the only thing we have left to talk about is the weekly challenge.
Who put that there?
So. Our weekly challenge this week is to rub Nutella on your face and say Overcast Podcast.
So where did you get that idea from?
And record it.
Where did you get that idea from?
The forums.
I want to win.
I have to drink.
You want to win? You think you can do it, Acro?
I think so, if I can get Nutella.
Would you do it?
Do I have to say Overcast Podcast?
You can say whatever you want.
I can't really say it when I'm flipping. That'd be kind of hard.
Yeah. You can just yell something random and flip and rub Nutella on your face at the same time.
Okay, so good luck.
Okay, I'm back.
Recording your Nutella spreading face.
I had to go there. Sorry, but that is just I couldn't handle the question, so I left. No, like seriously, I left the room. And I muted my mic, left, and then I cooled off for a bit, went outside swimming, and then came back in.
Yeah, totally. Like in 30 seconds,
you had to rub
outside,
Nutella on your face to
put on the swimming trunks.
Yeah, you got me. I did the challenge. Sorry.
Wait, you recorded it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I forgot to press record.
Oh yeah.
What?
Rub Nutella on my face again.
At first, when I said that, I thought you meant
record on the show.
I was gonna say, I thought you meant you forgot to like. Oh, crap! It's like 40 minutes gone to waste, or 35. Yeah. I don't know how long this is because we've been in the call longer.
Yeah, it's 35.
So let's say goodbye.
That is it. Thanks for watching. This has been the Overcast Podcast.
Yep.
For Saturday, August 24th. See you guys in the next one.